One night before going to bed, I noticed my little boy, Ethan, sitting on the bed and crying. So I asked him, "Why are you crying, son?" Through his tears, he said, "Dad, I had a dream. Aunt Linda died." I laughed it off. I told him, "Oh, come on. She's gonna outlive us all. Don't worry. Go to sleep." But the next morning I got a call. It was Aunt Linda's husband. He told me the devastating news. Aunt Linda had passed away in her sleep from a heart attack. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I told myself there had to be some other explanation. Maybe she had died from an illness that we didn't even know about. I decided to ask Ethan's mom to find out more information about the dream. She spoke to a sister and learned that she also had a premonition about Linda dying. The sisters both agreed it was weird, but they put it out of their minds, thinking it was just a coincidence. Then a week later, it happened again. Ethan was crying before bed. I asked, "What is it this time?" And he said, "Dad, I dreamt my teacher, Mr. Thompson, died." I told him not to talk nonsense. But the very next day, Mr. Thompson was found dead. His class was watching a movie in the afternoon when he suddenly suffered a fatal heart attack. Again, I thought it must have been a coincidence, but then a third time. I heard the sniffles coming from Ethan's room. I went inside to find him sitting on his bed crying. I asked him, "Ethan, who's supposed to die this time?" He looked at me with those teary eyes and whispered, "You, Dad." My heart sank. I was terrified. That whole night, I drove from church to church, begging God to keep me safe. Finally, exhausted, I lay down in a church pew and fell asleep. When the sun came up, I opened my eyes, and I was alive. I breathed the biggest sigh of relief. Thank God. I made it. With a smile on my face, I rushed back home. But as soon as I walked in, my wife came running, screaming in panic. She said, "Where were you last night?" Our next-door neighbor, Mr. Williams, he suddenly died. And in that moment, I just froze. All I could whisper was, "Oh no, poor Mr. Williams." So, was the boy having premonitions? Or were these deaths just a horrible coincidence? Let me know your thoughts below. And thanks for watching.